me love, show me love, show me love.
I got a crick in my neck, limp in my step, cramping in my muscles every time I try to flip.
Ah! Oh gosh, let me sit still. Oh, this hair. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to another video of mine. Obviously today's a little bit different. I know it's not Halloween anymore, but I'm still in the spooky fever, if you want to call it that. If you guys are excited to see today's look and how I created it, please go ahead and keep watching. I am super happy with the way it turned out. I was trying to like draw flowers. It didn't work out that way. It doesn't look like flowers. It's just more of like a design. So we're just gonna go with it. It looks pretty good if you ask me, and I tried, and that's all that matters. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's look, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so to start today's look, I'm going to start a fresh base on one side of my face. So I just started with some foundation, which is the Revlon Stick Foundation, and all of the products I use will always be down in the description, so make sure you guys check that out. After foundation, I'm just using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer underneath my eye. I am going to set everything with a translucent powder, which I use the Air Spun loose powder. I was like, oh my gosh, what do I use? And I'm just going to set everything too with my normal face powder. And then I just started to sketch out the skull. So I started to sketch out like the cheekbones, started shading up and above it and everything, and started to fill in the eye. And I didn't really want my eyebrow hairs to be gone, so I kind of spiked them up a little bit. I don't know. I just feel like it gives it that little expression, like the angry skull expression. Anyway, I started to also shade with some brown. Then starting to outline my skull teeth. I usually start with a line down the middle of my lips and then start to kind of curve outwards into little, they're not squares, but they're not triangles. It's just kind of like following the curve of your lip, but at the top it's kind of into a point, if that makes sense. But basically you're going to want to have the same shapes that you have on top on the same on the bottom. So whatever you did on the top, you're just going to do the same to the bottom. So that way they are lined up and they are matching. Then I'm just taking some face paint, all the face paint colors, the ones that look wet like this, and then I'm filling in with like a big brush, is always from my Mehron face palette. I got it off of Amazon, and I could try and find and link that as well, but it comes with like 6 different colors or so, and I have like a black, pink, blue, orange, all kinds of colors. But anytime you use a face paint, you really want to set it with the eyeshadow, so that way it doesn't crease or move on you. But I did use a black eyeliner too on the inner corner of my eyes, because you don't really want paint in the corner or on your waterline, so we just use a regular eyeliner. And just set everything with the eyeshadow. So moving on to the blue section. So I didn't prime or do foundation or anything on this side, because I knew I was just going to paint over it anyway. So just using, again, from the Mehron face palette, I'm taking this blue face paint and just kind of mapping out and carving like where I want the like flower or design to be, and then that way the color is already there, and then I can start shading or outlining with black and white and stuff and start putting details. So I started in section by section, because that paint's going to dry really quick and it's easier to work with when it's still kind of wet. So I just took little sections by sections and outlined with black first, kind of put more blue on the inside to kind of fade it out, and then also just put little white details, like little dots or shading of white, just so it has some dimension. Otherwise it's just going to look really flat and just not very good. So the more dimension and detail that you have, the more like cool it's gonna look, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it to you guys, but I just kind of created this little flower. I was really just trying to fill up the space that I had. I was trying to follow a picture of this girl's flowers, and I just did not know how to make them. So I just started to make a bunch of random flowers and leaves, and I don't know, I just kind of made it look like flowers, but it's not type of thing. I don't know. I just went with it and decided that this is what it was going to be. So, like I said, just outlining and creating little shapes and then going back in with blue and white just to give it some more dimension. And like I've said before, the detail really does matter. So little stripes of white or little dots or fake lashes or shading. Shading really helps give that 3D dimensional look, so that really helps a lot too. If you go kind of behind of where your shape is and shade it, that's going to make a huge difference. And shading around like the teeth and your skull and everything. So make sure you guys are adding those little details that make a big difference. And follow a picture or follow a YouTube tutorial as you're doing it, you know. So that's how I really do my makeup. I just look at pictures or watch a tutorial and do mine at the same time. So, and that is everything for this video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was super fun to make, and it really is all about the little details, the little cracks in the skull, or adding a skull nose, or like little lines of light, or little dots and fake lashes. It really just counts. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel before you guys leave, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!